Hey everyone, welcome back. Another Reflections at the Park, right? Another Friday. This week's been interesting, guys. So just to kick it off, kind of, if you start off, if you've been catching up or been following along, guys, you know that that I went from a resiliency season to an attitude season, right? I did 2 back-to-back resiliency seasons, and it was exhausting. I got tired outright. I got burned out a little bit. So let me explain real quick. And I was thinking about this because of this transition. So in a resiliency season, right, I chose a resiliency season because I had a lot of little tasks that I had to complete, right, to get to the big picture that I wanted, right? And I had to do 2 of them, which is 1 season, 90 days. So I had to do 2, which is 6 months, right? And the reason I had to do 2, guys, is because I had a lot of little things that had to add up to the big picture that I was thinking of, right? And having that resiliency mindset during that time really helped me to just kind of push through, guys. There was late nights, early mornings, right? A lot of, I guess you could say, grunt work, right? A lot of just little tasks that I had to complete, right? So I finished that up at the end of September. October 1st, I started my attitude season, right? So for the next 90 days, I wanted to focus a little bit. And the reason I chose the attitude season was because of the emotion that was coming up during the resiliency season, right? That emotion that, like, my mind was kind of winning already, right? In a sense of, I didn't want to do something. I was too tired. So I started coming up with a lot of excuses, right? And I noticed that towards the end of the second resiliency season. So I wanted to transition to an attitude season, which is more geared toward like personal development, right? Getting back to me kind of thing, right? And the best way, I was thinking about this when I was running right now, the best way to explain it, right? It's, imagine a resiliency season. And obviously, if you followed along, I am military, right? Prior military. And the way that I think about this is like resiliency season is me like kicking down doors and just using a shotgun to spray the whole area, right? Just kind of going door to door, bop, 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 right? Like that's how I think of it, because that's how it felt, right? It was always just something coming up during a resiliency season. I was like, okay, I got to knock this out. I got to knock this out. I got to knock this out. And it was just constant, right? Now with the attitude season, I see it more as precision, right? Like think of a sniper kind of thing, right? Now I gotta stand still, right? I gotta check my breathing. I gotta check my sight picture. I gotta make sure my target is right. I gotta make sure my body positioning is right. My breathing is right. My trigger squeeze is right. So it takes a lot more precision, and that's what I'm focusing on now during my attitude season. So I came up with my attitude mantra. This is what I've been thinking about since the first, guys. My attitude mantra for this season is gonna be breathe, right? I mean, it's just that simple, right? Anything comes up, breathe. It reminds me to breathe, to take my time and really analyze, think about what my action is going to be towards that issue, towards that problem, towards that event, obstacle, task, or whatever it may be, right? And it's to really just kind of slow myself down. I think this is what I need to be doing this season, is slow myself down, think about all the stuff that I've done over the past 6 months, all the things that I've accomplished, the things I'm still working on or still want to build more on. Right now it's all about precision. Okay, so just kind of wanted to share that with you guys. Hope that kind of helps you out maybe with something that you may be dealing with, or you know, as far as there's a time to, and I think about it in a sense of there's a time to get a lot of stuff done and there's a time to take your time. All right, and I think this is one of those times that I need to take my time and be focused and precise on what I need to be doing. So, but I appreciate y'all, guys, checking out the video, right? We'll see you next Friday for another Reflections at the Park. Wanted to show y'all real quick though, we made it a family event today. So there's my wife walking the dogs right there. So Minnie's already burned out. She's waiting for me. She keeps looking back. She keeps looking back at me. It's like, when are you coming? So I'm gonna go catch up to them, guys. So appreciate y'all checking out the video, guys, and we'll see y'all next Friday. Thanks.